Inside Earth. Earth's layers. Earth is made of rock and metals. It has three main layers. They are crust, mantle, and the core. The crust is Earth's outer layer. The crust is made of solid rock. Almost 3/4 of the crust is covered by oceans. A continent is a large area of the crust that can be seen above the oceans. Continental crust is thicker and lighter than the crust of the deep ocean floor. The mantle is the layer of rock under the crust. It is very hot there. The rock is under great pressure. The heat and pressure make some of the rock in the mantle flow very slowly. The core is at the center of the earth. It is made mostly of metals. The outer core is liquid. The inner core is solid. The core is the hottest part of the earth. Earth's surface. Landforms are natural shapes or features on Earth's surface. Here are 4 kinds: mountains, valleys, plains, and plateaus. Like dry land, the ocean floor has landforms. The continental shelf is the gently sloping underwater edge of a continent. The continental slope is just beyond the continental shelf. There, the land drops off steeply. The continental rise is at the bottom of the continental slope. There, the land starts to flatten out. The continental rise is made of small pieces of rock. The pieces fell down the continental slope. The abyssal plain is very wide, flat area of the deep ocean floor. The mid-ocean ridge is a chain of mountains that rises from the ocean floor. It is the longest chain of mountains on Earth. The mid-ocean ridge has a deep center valley. Hot, melted rock from the Earth's mantle rises up into the valley. When the melted rock cools and hardens, it forms a new crust. A seamount is a volcano on the ocean floor. Some seamounts are tall enough to stick out of the water. They are also called volcanic islands. A trench is a very deep valley on the ocean floor. Earth's plates. The outer part of the Earth has moving pieces called plates. A plate is a thick piece of crust and part of the upper mantle. Earth has about 14 major plates. It also has some smaller plates. Remember that some of the rock in the mantle flows very slowly. This movement causes the plates above to move slowly. Some plates move only 2.5 centimeters per year. Other plates move as much as 15 centimeters per year. Plate movements are always changing the land. Some changes caused by plate movements happen very slowly. Other changes happen very quickly. Important events happen at the places where the plates meet. These places are called plate boundaries. How mountains form. A group of mountains is called a mountain range. Mountains form in different ways. Plate movements cause some mountains to form. You saw this on page 11. For example, folded mountains form where plates move toward each other and slowly crash. The crest crumples and folds. The Appalachians in North America and the Himalayas in Asia are folded mountains. Volcanic mountains can form where plates are moving toward each other and one plate sinks under the other plate, or they can form where plates are moving apart. In either case, melted rock comes up to the Earth's surface, cools, and hardens. The rock builds up over time. The mid-ocean ridge is a volcanic mountain range. The Cascades are also volcanic mountains. The Cascade Range includes Mount Rainier and Mount St. Helens in the state of Washington. You will read more about volcanic mountains on page 18 to 20. Fault block mountains form where large blocks of crust move up and down along a fault. A fault is a break in the crust. Many faults are at or near plate boundaries, but faults can be in other parts of plates too. Dome mountains usually form from plate boundaries. A dome mountain forms where melted rock pushes up on the crust above it, but the melted rock does not break through. It hardens below the Earth's surface. This makes a mountain with a rounded top. Studying Earth. Scientists who study Earth are called geologists. Finding the ages of rocks help geologists understand Earth's past. Some rocks form in layers. Newer rocks form on top of older rocks. Knowing this helps geologists tell the age of one rock compared with another. But plate movements and faults can fold, break, lift, and overturn rocks. So the newest rock is not always found on top. Geologists use fossils to find the age of some rocks. Fossils are the remains of traces of living things from long ago. Suppose a rock has a fossil of an animal on it. Scientists may know when that kind of animal is alive. The rock likely formed during the same time. Earth's continents were once joined together. Over time, they have moved to where they are now. In fact, continents are still moving. Some clues help scientists discover that the continents moved. They saw that the shapes of South America and Africa seemed to fit together like puzzle pieces. Also, kinds of rocks found in South America match the kinds of rocks found in Africa, and the same kind of fossil have been found on both continents. Plate movements cause the continents to move. Earth's plates include the crust of the continents. So, as the plates move, the continents move. Plates move and other Earth processes happen today also happened in the past. Volcanoes. Remember that volcanic mountains form when hot melted rock comes to the Earth's surface. Hot melted rock comes out or erupts through openings in the crust called vents. A volcano is a vent. A volcano is also the mountain that often forms from materials that erupt through the vent. Some volcanoes have more than one vent. Magma is melted rock that is under the Earth's surface. Lava is magma that has reached the Earth's surface. An erupting volcano can quickly cause changes to Earth's land and air. Volcanoes send out lava, gases, ash, and cinders. Many volcanoes are located near plate boundaries. Volcanoes can form where plates move apart. Hot magma comes up between the plates. Volcanoes also form where plates move toward each other, and one plate sinks down under the other. Parts of the sinking plate melt. This makes magma. The magma often comes to the surface nearby, forming volcanoes. The Pacific Ocean has plate boundaries around its edges. Many volcanoes are found here. That area is called the Ring of Fire. Other volcanoes are not near plate boundaries. Some form above hot spots in the mantle. A hot spot is hotter than other places around it. A chain of volcanoes can form when a plate moves over a hot spot. The Hawaiian Islands are hotspot volcanoes. Earthquakes. An earthquake is a shaking or vibration of the ground. It happens when underground rock that is under pressure suddenly moves. When the rock moves, stored energy is given off. The energy makes the ground shake. Earthquakes usually happen in the crust near Earth's surface. Most earthquakes last for less than a minute. Many earthquakes take place at faults near plate boundaries. That is because the pressure can build up as the plates move. An earthquake starts at a point inside Earth. It's called the earthquake's focus. Energy moves out from the focus in all directions. The point on the Earth's surface above the focus is called the earthquake's epicenter. A strong earthquake can quickly cause great damage. The ground can crack, buildings may be destroyed, power, gas, or water lines may break. Fires may start because of this damage. Places where animals and plants live may be changed or ruined. An earthquake can also cause a landslide. Large amounts of rocks and soil can slide downhill in seconds. A strong earthquake on the ocean floor can cause a tsunami. A tsunami is a series of fast waves in the water. These waves become huge and can cause great damage when they reach the land. The end.